Some of y'all talk the talk. Y'all know how y'all some talkers, boy. Some of y'all can talk the talk. And then when you get in front of people and you spit all this knowledge out and all this theory out, and then all of a sudden you start saying, okay, well, cool, well, show me what you've done, and you ain't got nothing. What's up, everybody? Look, it's time for another Average Mindset Monday. And listen, look, today, the topic for you today is just like the fake it till you make it mentality. And so look, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you there is nothing wrong with putting on, and let me get my thoughts together, right? There's nothing wrong with putting on the the act of, if I want to be in this room, therefore I have to act like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. What I'm saying is that we have to stop faking it till we make it and never make it. You hear me? So like what I'm saying is that you walk into certain rooms and you try to sound smart, or you try to speak the lingo that they're speaking, you try to do the business that they're doing, but then you never actually learn how to speak the lingo or how to do the business. Like you've been faking it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, and you've not actually made it. So like that's what I'm saying. I don't want you to get it confused with me saying, well, there's just sometimes where I'm not gonna be in the room with certain people, or it takes time, Corey. Like I'm pretty sure at some point in time you weren't in particular rooms with people, you didn't have the connections that you had, and you're right. But the thing is that now I continue to bring those people around me because I still provide the value. Because yes, in the beginning, maybe I had to walk a certain way, maybe I had to talk a certain way, right? But I didn't, it's not that I'm 5, 10, 15, 20 years now that I'm still faking it, because I know what to do now. And so that's what I'm saying. Some of you are still faking it. Some of you are loud and wrong. But the thing is it's loud and it's confident, but you've been wrong for years. And like you're not trying to learn the information. You're not trying to get better at the thing that you're doing. Like you're not trying to actually make it to where you're at the point to where you actually have it now. And like, so this is what I'm gonna say, right? I talk to a lot of people as far as like where their goals are, and even over the years, like friends, family, whoever, like they talk to me about the things that they want to do, the things that they have going on and whatnot. And that's why I love my friends, because we'll reconvene. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing X, Y, Z, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I did it, or I'm getting close. I'm doing all these things, right?" But it's like I talk to so many people really on a daily basis that when you check back, it's been 5 years. You hadn't done anything. You want to do like you want to open a business, you ain't opened a business. You want to get promoted, you haven't gotten promoted in years. Right? Like hey, I want to change the dynamic of my team, and then you go in and 6 months later, everybody still hates you. I want to get more accountable with my team, right? And then you go back and you be like, hey, well, you're still trying to be friends with them, right? They don't respect you. Like you say, oh man, I want to get into my to properties or whatnot. Where's the properties? Where are they at? Like where's the stuff? So that's what I'm saying. Like we can't continue to fake it till we make it under the premise that we never make it. Like there has to be a certain point to where action comes about. There has to be a certain point to where you say, hey, I'm actually taking actionable steps to get to where I'm at, right? Like there are so many people. And if you look back, if you take me, for example, if you look back, go back to like 2016, 2017, and you won't find a video of me putting out anything. You go to 2017, and then all of a sudden you saw some YouTube videos pop up. I mean, you saw some Facebook videos pop up, and then you saw the end of 2017, you saw some gigs come up, and then you saw 2018 where I was getting in front of real people who can give me real feedback, and then you saw 2019 come, and you saw me speaking in front of crowds, and then you saw the end of 2019, and you saw me speaking in front of bigger crowds. And then all of a sudden, people started saying, "Oh man, how did you get there?" Yeah, you're right. Cause guess what? That first gig I had, I was like, man, been doing this for years. Been speaking for years. I wasn't lying, because I've been speaking in front of people for years. I hadn't spoken to them in front of that. But what I'm saying is that you saw the progression. You saw me taking steps to actually do it. And there are some of you listening right now that's saying, man, if only I could. Or, man, this is why I'm getting to. See, some of y'all talk the talk. Y'all know how y'all some talkers, boy. Some of y'all can talk the talk. And then when you get in front of people and you spit all this knowledge out and all this theory out, and then all of a sudden you start saying, okay, well, cool, well, show me what you've done, and you ain't got nothing. There's nothing to it. Like there's nothing that you could tangibly show to say, hey, I'm taking steps to XYZ. You got 1,000 spreadsheets, you've read 1,000 books, you've done all these things, but you haven't done it. Where is the proof that you've been faking it so you can make it? So that's what I'm saying. I want you to shift your mind this week into saying whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that I want to do, whatever it is that I've been saying that I'm going to do, whatever that thing is for you, I want you to think about what's step one. Okay, cool. How do we get step one done? Okay, now what's step two? Because it ain't that hard. You just have to start doing it. But what a lot of you want to continue to do is you want to keep saying, well, this is what I'm doing, right? With no proof. This is what I'm doing with no concrete evidence that it works. This is what I'm doing with nobody that will back you up, right? You just want to be in front of people and talk about it, and it sounds really nice and all that stuff. But y'all don't get me wrong, I'm not fussing at you right now, but what I am saying is that there's a particular level to your life right now that's not happening because you would prefer to look like what you have versus actually have what you have. Like, you want to look like, you want to talk the talk, you want to be able to be in front of people, you dressed a certain way, you have all that certain stuff. But then when you really peel back the layers, right, like an onion, you start peeling back those layers, you start shaving stuff up, like, and there's nothing there. It's just hollow. Well, you have other people that, yes, they might have faked it till they made it. But then guess what happens? You start peeling back those layers and you start seeing real stuff come about. You start seeing actions taken, right? You start seeing, like everybody thinks that it's an overnight success. That's not how it happens. They don't see the work. They don't see the years that people have done this. But see, that's what I want you to think about, right? And remember, the number one goal is to always become someone that other people can be like they can count on, right? The way that you do that is by taking actionable steps into the area of your life that you want to get better. See, I need you to stop talking about it. I need you to stop faking the funk. But what I need you to do is start moving and being intentional and progressing towards the goal that you had. And I got to give a shout out at the end of this for a few people that I do talk to, that when you check back in, man, we're getting stuff done. Got women, I'm talking about actresses. Man, I moved to Atlanta. I've been in these films. Got people, oh man, I want to get into real estate. I gotta give y'all flowers at the end of this. I'm trying to get into real estate. I bought properties. I flipped a couple houses right now. Right? I want to start selling curriculums. I put them together. And I've sold a few. I've been in front of people. Those are I'm clapping over here, right? Like, I'm clapping over here because they took the action. You can start to see that. And see, that's the number one thing, right? It's the number one thing people don't do is they don't take the action and stay consistent in doing it. So you can listen to this video all you want and say, oh man, I'm charged up. I'm ready to go do it. Go really do it. Go really do it for yourself. Don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Do it for those people who care about you. That is your Average Mindset Monday. Y'all have a great week.